What's up, Kat? Good evening. Welcome to this live. You're the third person. How you doing today? It's raining like crazy out here. What's up, Jane? How you doing, girl? I see you got a nice profile picture today. We're in the yard. That's what's up. Well, if you want some rain, you should move to Mexico City. We got plenty of rain. It's still very much the rain season. It actually like it always catches me off guard. Like in my mind, rain season in Mexico City is like June, July, August, and that's it. But in reality, it starts in May. It's like May, half May, June, July, August, and all of September, really. What's up, Iwa? How you guys doing? Yeah, Mexico City is like, thank you so much, Iwa. You're the best. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you a lot. I'm gonna get my haircut soon. Just like take like this much off. When it gets too long, it gets annoying. It gets it starts getting like I'll be sleeping and then I'll be like on like part of my hair and it's annoying, man. It's really bad. Also, when I'm eating and I have my hair down, it like gets into my mouth and stuff. I hate that. And also my at least. Good news is the sides are catching up nicely. The sides are getting there. My day was good. Um, I focused on really having like I focused on having a big gym day today. Yesterday was like a cheat day, so I was able to eat more than usual. And then so I had a really intense workout this morning. Um, I was looking forward to that workout since Friday. You guys, you know, just to like paint the picture of someone who's obsessed with bodybuilding in the gym, like I decided on Thursday that Saturday was going to be my cheat day. And so subsequently, I knew that Sunday morning I was going to be able to have a crazy pump and like a crazy, just overall feeling of strength. Now, the reason why I planned that refeed day on Saturday is because Saturday I had a lot of social obligations. I had a birthday party, I had a dinner with a friend, And the biggest thing I've noticed about being in this cut is that, I mean, it's exhausting. It's really tiring in terms of like my mental energy. It just kind of makes me want to be alone all the time. And I know that sounds sad, but that's really what it is. I find myself having very little motivation to be around people and to talk to people when I'm this low energy. So I knew I was going to have a big social day on Saturday. So that's when I try to plan around that. So that's why I had like half a pizza, some other things. Um, yeah, it was the best. It was the best. So and then this morning, I felt so alive. Like when you're constantly food deprived, you feel so good in the morning when you've had food the day before. Like my glycogen was there again. I built 6 plates on the single arm row. I'll show you some footage of today. What I should do is like here. This is like me pulling literally plates on each side. Like there's literally no more space on the bar to put more weight. I'm very strong with my pulling power. Like I'm very that's I've always said that. That's by far my biggest. Here's me going full stack this morning for reps. So this is like the full stack. And I think I literally got 20 reps. But so the reason I was able to do this today is because I had actual food yesterday, and so it just went straight into my muscle. And so for me, like what you're look like to see that back be so pumped up, that's what I do it for. Like that's the stuff. Like I'm still going. I'm literally just going for 20 reps. Like that's the stuff that just drives me. It makes me so happy. It's not even the word is not even happy. It literally gets me high in that moment. When I do that, when I'm doing that, I get I get like I just take off. I'm euphoric. I feel like I can do anything. So I did that. Then I called my brother and talked to my brother and his family. Thank you, Mara. I appreciate you. Call my brother. Talk to the kids. Then I did a sound healing class at 12. Sound healing is nice. I like to do it on Sundays. Just lay down. Back is looking crazy. I know, bro. Like, thanks for saying that. But like, people underestimate how serious I take this bodybuilding shit. Like, I'm not competing with the big dude who's never done a cut at the gym with a big arm because he weighs 260 pounds. I'm competing with like in my mind, mind you, in my mind, I'm competing with real bodybuilders. Like I'm competing with like I feel like today I feel like I look better. That's not true. If I were to pose next to David Late, who is like a professional fitness influencer from the back, I don't think I know I look better, right? So like it's not to talk about David Late. It's to like indicate how serious I take this. Like bodybuilding and fitness has been the entire vessel that has carried me through my cancers. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I'll give you a little physique update. I did a physique update in the gym. Like this is today. Me doing some me doing some posing. So that's like me after a bad day, striations in the rear delts, triceps looking big, arms are staying like nice and big considering, you know. And then you see the midsection, like I still have quite some fat to lose, as you can tell. There's still like an actual little belly there, and there's still like a real body fat I gotta get rid of. Mind you, today it wasn't chest day, it wasn't shoulder day, so I didn't look that pumped in that regard. I feel like my posing has got a lot better too. Got a nice little pec pump. My posing has gotten better and more fluid. I like how big the arms looking despite the weight loss. Triceps looking big. Yeah, I'm proud of this. And then just like the back. So yeah, I I like yesterday I was out with our drinks with a friend, and he kept like he was like, "Why don't you drink? Why don't you drink? Why don't you drink? Like doesn't make sense. Like, bro, have the drink, have the drink." And I'm like, I'm 26 day into not drinking. I'm gonna go for a month at least. And he's like, "Yeah, but it's not gonna change anything." I'm like, "You don't get it." And he didn't. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. And no one gets it. Like, I mean, some people do, but in general, people are just like, but it's really hard to look this way. It's like you really like I've been going to bed hungry for the past, couple of weeks every day. I've been feeling like shit during the day. I've been very exhausted. But I think it's important that sometimes you're able to show to yourself and prove to yourself like, hey, I can do this. I can suffer, you know? Um, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I wish I stayed in your last live on Friday. I went on a date that got stood up. Really? That's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know. Like, why would you? I'm an empath. I know it may come as a shock to some of you, but I am. I am an empath. Um, the idea that that there's a person somewhere who went through traffic, who was in transit to make it somewhere, like they walked into an establishment, they walked into a bar, a restaurant, whatever the case may be, and just like knowing that someone like is out there waiting for you, and you're just like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." I know it may sound harsh, but those type of people, like that's something to me that's like you're just like there's no excuse for that. I like literally your dog could have died that day. You can send a text. You can send it that like, "Hey, I'm not gonna make it." Like I get it. People are anxious and depressed these days, and like they're all like, "Oh, I can't function." Yeah, but you can send a text. You can always send a text. So hearing that, Gabster, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that happened to you. You ran into just a horrible piece of shit being. Um, in a way, it's good because like you didn't waste any time on that person. So thank you, Kat. That's why I decided to stay single. People can be so disappointing. Hmm. I see what you're saying, Mar. I don't like drawing conclusions based on the behavior of groups. Like that's why I don't like men do this, women do that, or like women don't think I'm like because you only got to find one. You're not dating a group. You're not dating a race. You're not dating a sex. You're not. You know what I mean? Like you're dating an individual. So I feel like I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you only need one. Um, what's up, Dark Vader? How you doing, buddy? By the way, thank you for pointing out the gains. The idea is to keep cutting. Like now, I'm really, really locked in. Um, the idea is just to cut the whole of September. That's basically it. I feel like people underestimate how much you can do in 31 days in terms of dieting and changing your physique. I think you can do great things in 31 days. Like, I don't think it's necessary to like 8 weeks out, 7 weeks out. Like, you know, I think you can do great things in 1 month, but like proper locked in, right? Because where if I see where my physique is at right now, and it's only the 14th, I still have another whole more than 2 weeks. I'm excited to see how I'm gonna look. Gabster, my friend says I need to act uninterested when a man is pursuing me. I don't have time for that. Plus, I gave them a heads up I wouldn't be available for the weekend because I had other plans. I don't understand what the last sentence means. But sounds like your friend is conforming to you know something I don't think she should necessarily conform for. Like when you're dating teenagers, when you're dating immature people, the whole act uninterested thing is valid. Oh, but not if you're not if you're dating the right type of people, is what I would say. I told my dates I can meet them on Friday or we can meet next week because I'll be busy the weekend. And they confirmed, Gapster, like your date confirmed the time and the place and a date. Like they told you, like I'll see you in Cafe Roma at 8 p.m. He said he was down to meet on Friday, but he never showed up because he got too drunk and was nervous. Hmm. But you had a time and a place. You had like he agreed on meeting you at an exact time and a place. I don't date. It's too stressful. That's funny. I like dating. I literally date for fun. Like I think it's really exciting to get dressed, to pick a spot. I think it's one of the. I mean, I've talked about this many times in my lives. Like you, I think life, like a lot of stuff in life, is just so fucking boring. Like I don't really watch shows. I don't watch movies. We've been through this. Like most things in life don't entice me. They just don't like do anything for me. So, and I really feel I really hate I hate that about the channel and about how I come across. Like I'll be talking about women and love and dating, and people take it as me being out here having sex with a bunch of people and like objectifying. Like it's literally the opposite. It's literally I'm a true romantic at heart. I've already said this many times, and so for me, I like music. I like thinking about the past. I like projecting the future. I like listening to music and thinking about girls in my past. I like feeling sad and listening to sad music. It fuels my workouts. I've mentioned this many times. I love dating. I fucking love dating. It's so much fun. Like you get dressed, you show up. Like what's it gonna be? It's fucking exciting. It's like it's one of the few things that are actually fun in life. Like I don't think there's that many fun things in life. That's why people drink alcohol and smoke weed because people need fucking alcohol for things to be enjoyable. If tomorrow bars no longer serves alcohol, no one would have a good time. Everybody would be like, holy shit, this conversation sucks. The alcohol makes the conversation and the company bearable. Like that, let's just be honest. Same with drugs. So for me, that's one of the few things that I still derive real joy from is going on a date. Um, Man, a lot of people in here are anti-dating. Damn. This is the second time I've been stood up. It's rare. Most of my dates have been straight up with wanting to meet me or not. People are too much work. But if people are too much work, I don't know. I respect your opinion. Don't get me wrong, and thank you for sharing that first and foremost. Um, but I feel like that's a very defeatist mentality. And if there's one thing I don't have, it's a defeatist mentality. I'm the opposite. Because like if you tell me people are too much work, my question would just be, then what the fuck are we here? Like, what's the point of living? Not in a suicidal way, but just like if you take away people out of the equation, for me there's nothing left. There's nothing left. Zero. Like, but I guess some people just want to be alone and be with their pets, and I get it. Different type of people. But for me, that's the only fun. The only fun is people. That's the only thing that I think is like really interesting in life. Just everything about people. And of course, if you know that about me, what am I gonna think is the most fun? The most fun for me is to hang out with a beautiful woman that's interesting. And I'm just like I'm talking to a living art piece. And I get to have the human experience. Like I already like talking to people in general, point blank. Now you add now you put that in the wrapping of something that I find sexually attractive, bro. Greatest thing on earth. So I love dating. I love dating. It's not about the sex. It's really not. It's really not. Like I think sex is one of the most overrated things. Like it's so much more intimate and special. And don't get me wrong, I love sex, but it's a very sex is a very like animalistic action. I feel not always. It can also like when you're really in love and stuff and you're connecting. That's different. But um, I don't know. Yeah. You're way more optimistic about dating than me. More optimistic than everyone, I guess. I always get hurt. I expect too much. Yeah, but the hurt is I've been hurt so much, Jane. Like I get hurt all the time. People disappoint me all the time, or turn me down, whatever. Like that's part of it. I love the tragedy of life. That's why I think I was able to like live with myself through after what happened because I think it's a really funny joke. It's a sinister joke. Like look at you now, buddy. No more job for you. Figure it out, Mister Big Shot. I can see the humor in that. I always think I'm right. I always think I know how to do shit, and then life is like, watch this. Boom. What now? And then I'm like, oh, watch this, bitch. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and shit. Like, I I can't help but like laugh at like the funniest shit to me is like the darkest shit. So I stopped drinking, but I love getting high. Yeah, I don't miss alcohol at all myself. Weed isn't it? Like I always crave weed. 60 days sober, bro. That's what's up. I fuck with that. I might just push this whole no alcohol thing. I don't want to make definitive statements, but I might just push this shit. Like, I feel really good about not drinking. I love being around cats at home. Hey, that's wonderful. You do me. You do you. That's amazing. I would love to be with you, chilling with your cat. I love cats. I love them. They're so sassy. My man died in front of me. I can't do that again. Okay, well, that's if you're pulling that card, I I'm gonna shut up because that's like, yeah, I get that. I get that. My dog passed. Jesus. True, it's not about getting laid. I like to meet new people, but it's fun when you date someone and the chemistry is off the charts. Dating is fun. Dating is fun. Respectfully. Anybody can do what they want, but dating is fucking fun. Dating is the most funnest video game of them all. Does your brother like Mexico? He hasn't been. He hasn't been. It's funny you say that. It's like you're tapping my phone because I was talking to him today, pleading, pleading with the motherfucker to come. Like, pleading. Bro, you gotta come. I was literally in the middle of an intersection on my phone on a video call, and I'm like, look, it's safe. Cars can't even hit me. So yeah, no. I hope he makes it here. What am I gonna eat tonight? I should eat something. Oh my. Keep the questions coming, guys. Uber Eats. I'd like to open the Uber Eats app and see if there's any promotions. No, I don't want that. Hooters. I like to get chicken wings from Hooters. Good stuff. Mega paquete. But I don't want these fries, man. I don't fuck with the fries. No, I'm not gonna do fast food tonight. Um, Erica, I just hopped on and may have missed something, but when I heard you say it's not about sex, my guy has been paralyzed from the chest down. Intimacy comes in many different forms. Yeah, like, guys, let's be honest. Like, you cannot build you cannot build a relationship on the foundation of sex. Like any person that has been in a relationship for like longer than 2 years, you know what it is. Like if that's the thing keeping you going, you're not gonna keep going. It's very simple. Um, so yeah, sex is like the most interesting thing in our society. It's like 80% of music is about sex. It's always on everybody's mind. It's the dominant factor in everything, in marketing, in selling products, in just fucking everything. No pun intended. And it's just constantly talked about and it's constantly pushed to the forefront. But um, then so many people don't have it. So many people have it, but it's bad. If everybody in the world would get laid daily or bi-daily or weekly, I really feel like we would be living in such a different world because I feel like the whole premise of sex is really the illusion of sex. I feel like, and that's the same, like, people can never comprehend why men that have like super hot women cheat. And it's like, because it doesn't matter. Like, there's not a single vagina that you're not going to get tired of having sex with if you're looking at it from a very superficial, like plastic type of way. Like if that's what you're in it for, no pun intended, it's not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? Like if sex made you fall in love with her, yeah, you're gonna leave her for because that's that just cannot carry someone or a relationship. And it's just funny how we you can really trace back everything to sex, but then the actual act is not that special. I feel like every time I have sex, I feel that way. Like again, it is nice. It is really good. Like it's a literal drug. But then I'd be like, bro, I was really doing all this crazy shit out here just for this. And then once you have a lot of it, you're like, there's nothing that devaluates quicker than that. I feel. So that's where then real love and chemistry comes in. That's why you need to be with somebody who you can talk to for weeks upon months and they're interesting and they entice you and they tickle your imagination. That's what you need. That's the stuff that relationships are made of. Like friendships, really. And then the sex is just an added bonus. But I really have a theory that like half the people in the world just don't get laid often. And so they constantly put it on a pedestal and that's why they make certain decisions. That's kind of my theory. Like think about it. It's primal. It's been in us for millions of years. Yeah, yeah. That's I know, man. You're right. I'm over here trying to like put together this whole thing, but it's like it's really just because we're animals. You're right. You're right. It's just the most basic shit. Like nature telling us procreate. So yeah, you kind of you pierced my whole flat balloon. But you're right. It is really just that. It's just like our genetical design pushing us towards that. 37 minutes in. I wonder if that got. By the way, yeah. By the way, guys, I've been actively removing, not removing. I've been like hiding people from the channel, meaning like, because you guys know, full transparency. I will always tell you exactly what I'm doing. I've never lied on here once, not once. I can say that and like feel good about that statement because I know it's true. Um, I've never deleted comments. I never blocked people. I have started deleting comments and hiding people from the channel. Um, Not to reiterate the whole last video, but yeah, it got to a point where I was just like, this is not serving me. This is demotivating me. It's making me angry. It's annoying me. And I just had this influx of like hypercritical people who just feel like they can tell me whatever they feel like telling me. It's like, huh? And the channel is too small to not notice. Like this channel and the amount of comments are too few for me to like not notice them. So I was like, well, like I'm always gonna choose the option. I'm always gonna choose the way that's gonna enable me to keep this thing going. And so like that's just always the greater good, like keeping the channel alive and keeping the videos coming. And in this case, it just meant shit. For the first time in 9 years, I'm gonna have to start deleting comments and blocking people from commenting. They can still watch the videos, but they can't like comment anymore because I'm just sick of being thrown off by these again like people that know enough about me. It's guys like you're not a genius or you're not smart if you know a lot about someone and you're able to put together a sentence that hurts them. That doesn't take a lot of skill. Like it's so easy to throw like it's so easy to expose those that you love the most. It's so easy to throw the people under the bus that you know the most about. And so in a lot of ways, that's you towards me, right? Like you know a lot about me because I share everything on here. So like it's really easy to say something to make me feel shitty or to make me feel self-conscious. It doesn't mean that it's true. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad person or I'm this or I'm that. Like it's easy. And so I realized that, and then I was like, well, let me stop giving people this alleyway into my daily happiness. Like this other guy commented, he's like, yeah, man, respectfully, your content is very average. Like you just kind of share your daily life and then you ask for donations on your live. So it's really not that good. But I still like it was something like that. And then like funny enough, it wasn't even an old comment. It immediately got like 6 thumbs up. I'm like, bro, where do all these people come from? Whenever there's something negative being said, it's like they get a notification and they go to like upload it. And so imagine like how is you first of all, how the fuck is it average content that you're here watching it? Like that doesn't make any sense. If I think something is truly average or not enjoyable or has average value, why the fuck would I ever click on that video? Why would I ever watch that person's video again? Right? It just doesn't make sense to me. And then how do you expect me to feel like people are like, you can't take criticism? It's like, bro, if someone tells you your videos are average, how is that gonna motivate me? It's just gonna make me stop. So yeah, got rid of him. Got rid of him. Yes, Grant. Facts. You would. I like the honesty in you. That's what I like about you. Thank you. That's you can say a lot of things about me, but you can't call me a liar. Like I don't lie. I'm not disingenuous. This is really me. Um, and I take pride in that. Like in all the things I've said on the channel. And I always feel like, and I know I'm talking a lot about this, but fuck it. Um, I always feel like I really be trying to push the envelope in terms of honesty and like transparency. And I'm like, this is great. People are gonna appreciate this because it's real, it's honest, it's me. Like this is good stuff. And then people just judge the fuck out of me. And I'm like, what? Like, hold on. And then that makes me feel, oh, so that's why all these big content creators are fake because the audience demands them to be fake because the audience is constantly telling them, hey, we like it when you do fake stuff, when you're not honest, when you're not genuine. We like that. So, yeah, they do more of that. So, yeah, I'm just trying to keep this thing going. But I'm not going to lie, I've been pretty demotivated lately. Do you think that the toxicity and conflict could also be related to the primal part of our brains as well? Yeah, there's something about us. We just love tearing each other down. We just love shitting on people that we see in a position above us. And I guess some people see me like that because they're watching my videos and I'm the creator of the content. So it's like, ha, I got you. It's like, you ain't got shit. I'm just a person making videos. Like, you put me in that position, not me. Are you flirting? You're my kind of man. You is a sweetheart. She can say what she wants. I appreciate her. And I appreciate you too, Jane. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. Ooh, what am I gonna eat? I might just have to get another chicken. Bro, I'm so tired of eating chicken. I'm gonna study this Uber Eats app once I'm done. Lasagneria? Wait, there's a lasagna place? Holy shit. God damn. Damn. I should not be eating lasagna, that's all I know. I'm 62, I can flirt. Yes. And hey! Lorenz, it's been a while. How was your trip here in the UK? Really good. Wasn't good on the like. I went there to meet my ex from like a decade and a half ago. That was a disaster. But like, I really liked the city. I really liked London. I was very impressed by its wealth, by its aggressive richness. Um, but it also at the same time intimidated me. I feel like it's like a very fast-paced life, very I don't know, very competitive. Like I wouldn't want to live there. And also, I almost got robbed, as I mentioned, by a ninja. Didn't feel quite safe, but I had a great time. Great food, great food, pretty good food. Some might say the best food. That's a horrible impression. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. 35 minutes. I feel like I said enough. Yeah, throw a ninja. He he was on an electric bike, one of those fat bikes, and he was a black guy, but he was wearing a ski mask, and he was wearing black pants, black boots, and a black sweater. Like, and he pulled up on me on a stat bike in Notting Hill, 2 p.m. on a sunny afternoon, and he tried to rob me. Like he was like literally circling me, and then someone else he robbed um, came like running behind him, so he had to dash. Like some delivery guys were chasing him. Um, yeah, yeah. You're saying you know the story, bro? How like I just can't wrap my head around that. I still cannot wrap my head around what happened. Like, how is that possible? Like, what did I miss? Since when is that a thing? Like, how how are these people in full on ninja gear riding bikes in the city and they don't get immediately picked up by police? Like, I don't get that. So I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Europe is in a pretty. It's not in a great space. They don't even stop to rob you anymore. Right? They just rob you on the bike. So Andy, what I'm describing is that normal to you? That's crazy. I think most of us watch because you are so real and open. We like your insight, and I think a lot of us relate to you. Thank you so much, Jane. Like you have no idea how much sometimes I really do need to hear that. And I want to make that clear. I feel like in the last couple of videos, I really got back a lot of the, real supporters. And I hope you know I wasn't lashing out to any one of you guys. Um, yeah. So thank you, Aunt Jane. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up now. I need to get some dinner. You know, it's hard on the cut. Like I'm always trying to like eat less, eat less, eat less, but then it's kind of like if you don't eat enough, then you're also just like you're not even capable of doing the most basic shit. So it doesn't work like that. How many days a week are you doing cardio? So Grant, my cardio right now is just walking at least 11,000 steps a day. So every day. Today I think I did a little bit more. Today I did 14,000 steps. Ideally, I should hit 14,000 steps a day, but it's not that easy. But we'll see. All right, guys. Love you. Peace out.